So we're here with Batu. Now, Batu, I gotta say, you're the last player to be announced for VCT EMEA. This is a great opportunity for you to introduce yourself. How are you doing, man?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. Thanks for asking. First of all, hello everyone. My name is Batu and I live in Antalya, Turkey. I'm 19 years old and I have been playing games since I was little. I started esports with S2G in the summer of 2024, and now I will play for Apeks in EMEA 2025.
We can't wait to have you in EMEA as well. I think it's going to be really cool to see you in VCT. I'll start with a simple question. How does it feel to be in the Tier 1 league now?
I just started competing. Normally most players in EMEA have played at least 2-3 split, and I have a bit gaps because I play only one split. And it's a bit excited for me, because but no problem, because I'm working too hard on this off season, and I try to make up for it, and I'm excited. Yeah, that's it.
I mean, I would be excited too if I was playing in VCT, so I don't blame you, man. and we're looking forward to seeing you there as well. Let's go back to the start, really. Before the pandemic started, you used to play football back in Antalya, like you were saying earlier. How did that affect your career in esports and your decision to pursue that further?
When I was younger, I played a lot of soccer and was fairly talented. However, during the pandemic, my passion for soccer faded since I couldn't play as much. That is when my focus shifted to Valorant, and I poured all my energy into improving at the game. So yes, losing soccer opened the door for me to chase in esports. Chase a career in esports, I mean.
Yeah, you then dived straight into the ranked queue as you still stream it, you know, today. How did you go from playing so many matches in ranked to getting scouted for one of the top teams in Turkey, S2G? How did you make that jump?
I have always played a lot of ranked games and even reached rank 1 spot several times. At the same time, I was streaming and showing my skills, including my white agent pool and IGL abilities in ranked matches. I think these factors caught me on the attention of S2G. I initially joined as their 6th player, but I was lucky and I made it to the main roster for the season.
From S2G, you are now the 13th Turkish player playing in VCT 2025 to have started their career in Challengers Turkey. Do you feel prepared after this experience, and what lessons did you learn from being on the roster last year?
I feel a bit inexperienced compared to others, but I'm confident this will be not the case by the kickoff event. I've been working hard. So yes, I feel ready for VCT EMEA.
Now joining Apeks, of course, they are a team who've come up through Ascension in the previous year, but with a couple of player changes, it's not the same roster that it was. When did you first get contacted about the opportunity to trial for this team?
While working with S2G for the Red Bull Qualifiers, Turkey, in mid-October, our coach Danny texted me for the trials on Apeks. Everything went well during the trial, and I got the opportunity.
You played for Apeks in the Red Bull EMEA qualifier then. How was your first experience with that core of Over, Molzy, and Hype?
It was a good, like, their gameplay is simple. It's like, they are not playing like so aggressive or so defensive. They are playing like simple. So it was not too hard for me, but I was excited to play with them because they are so good players. They have big careers before this. They got Ascension, they got EMEA, and yeah, it was not hard, and that's it.
No, fair enough. I mean, I suppose with it being a qualifier in some ways, you don't have the same kind of playbook that you'll have been practicing now in the boot camp as well and things like that that you've been able to do in the time since then. You mentioned Danny a moment ago. He's been coach of Apeks for 2 years now, from assistant to head coach as of the last year. How different has it been working with him and fitting into his style of play than maybe what you're used to in the rank queues and in S2G?
It has not been very different for me because I understand Danny ideas and how he wants to team to play. For me, Valorant is a simple game. I repeat again, it's not hard because I have too much ranked games, and on ranked you can understand everything. What is happening? Like 5 skill is coming to you. You are going from between of skills. So yes, I have weakness, but my team and Danny have been helping me improve in those areas.
You had your first chance to meet all of your new teammates on the bootcamp, which you had in Belgrade, Serbia recently. What were your first impressions of them, and did anything stand out to you straight away that you weren't expecting, were expecting?
No, everyone on the team is fun and friendly, and we quickly became like a family. This is my first English-speaking team, so sometimes they love when I mix up sentences, but it's just bringing us closer.
I think Apeks has always been a team that has had a very family-centered environment. How important has that been for you, improving on your English comms as well? Because, as you said, this is the first time you've been in an English-speaking team, first English-speaking interview, I think. I mean, there's a lot of praise that we can give you for that. How much have they helped?
I know English a bit from ranked first. Sometimes I can't say the words, or sometimes I'm using, like, I'm saying "did you saw," but saw is the saw is using for before, but I need to tell "see," "did you see?" And sometimes they are telling it's not so, it's not "see," and we are trying to do best to my English.
So then, talking to other people about, who is Batu, this new guy who's come in, he's playing in VCT already. It's been a very quick rise to notability from you. You've been likened to the Turkish Soulcas, a player that you would be replacing in the lineup. A good aim, lots of energy. Do you think this is a fair comparison? And what qualities do you personally believe that you bring to this team?
First of all, Soulcas is a very talented player, and I enjoy to watch him. My team says I have a great aim, and whenever I clutch, they shout like "Turkish aimer," which is really fun. I'm also very energetic and like to keep the mood positive, so I think the comparison is a fair. In terms of what I bring to the team, I would say my energy, positivity, and aim are my strengths.
With Avova, Molsey, and Hype, the ones that were left from Ascension last year, you're not the only new player that's coming into this team with 2 spots to fill, having Kayak also departed as the duelist. Do you think it's helped coming into a team where it isn't a completely pre-existing core and you do have a new teammate like Floor with you?
Yes, it definitely helps. Joining the team with Floor made me feel less like an outsider. I mean, yeah.
To speak a little bit more about your new duelist partner for next year, as you are going to be the initiator player, at least we've seen you play it before, you've been queuing a lot of rank together. What do you think it's like working with Floor, though, in a professional environment as well?
We have played a lot of ranked, that's right. Like together before training every day, or after the trainings breaks. And it's been great to get to know each other with Floor. Floor is really fun to play with because she's playing too much and I play too much as well. And it's always exciting to watch her aim because she's aim is insane. And yeah.
I mean, lots of people call Florescent the GOAT of game changers, having spent a lot of time with her now. What reasons do you think exactly can you see why she is such a great player?
Because she's playing too much. She's training too much for real. No joke. Like they are. I think I don't know. They need to look like a real. They are not looking real, I guess. what Floor is really so good. And God, I will tell this.
These players have been playing in team environments for quite a few years now. You think of Over and Molsey the previous year in VCT, Floor in Game Changers for the last few years. Is there anything that you've learned being in a team environment with them for sort of one of the first times really in your own career in regards to discipline and the amount of time that they put in? Like you said, this Floor's already quite the grinder.
I learned too much thing from my team. Like they helped me about discipline, and they taught me so much thing about game. And one more thing, I was after the breaks I was playing ranked every day. I mean we are getting 1 hour lunch or off. After the breaks I'm playing ranked. They teach me to how can I off, because I need to off my brain for 1 hour after the breaks, because we are like breaking like 10 hour, 8 hour, and of course I need to do break. So they teach me break as well, and that's it. Yeah.
So you've had to learn how to take a break and not just learning how to actually play more of the game. It's not just what happens in the game, but it's outside of the game as well. So how important do you think that having a balance outside of the game will be to your performance in-game, especially when it comes to VCT next year and playing on the stage in LAN environment?
It's important too much, because if you know each other, if you understand each other with a team, in-game, automatically we are understanding each other. Like everyone is understand each other. So yeah, it's important. It's too much important for game. People need to know each other before the games, I guess.
As a team, Apeks has been ranked fairly low in quite a lot of tier lists, near the bottom, may I even say. What would you say then to the people that don't believe in this project that you've just come into, and how are you going to prove people wrong in 2025?
We are a new team in VCT EMEA, I mean. So I understand why people think that way. Everyone has their own opinion, but I believe in my team and I will prove them wrong.
Is there one thing in particular that you think is going to give you the advantage to be a good team next year?
Yes. I mean, if we do just our works, and if we show them to wrong, they're wrong, prove them wrong, I mean, yeah, it will be good for us. We just focus our game.
That's all you can really do sometimes. Focus on yourselves, and then the results come there afterwards when you put the work in. And that work begins in EMEA with a game against Gentlemates. Is there any extra motivation within the organization to win that, considering they were the team which were promoted through Ascension in 2023? Apeks have now come up in 2024. Do people behind the scenes want that win anymore, or do you just take every game as it comes?
For first match, of course, everyone is really motivated, and I can't wait to play with Gentlemates. It's my first EMEA match. Yeah, they're 2024 2023 Ascension team, and we are 2024. I think we can show them we are better, and it will be good.
Okay, so all of the time taken in the last couple of years, it was all necessary to beat them in EMEA when it matters, and put the 2023 final completely behind yourself. Are there any other names that you're looking forward to facing in VCT?
Of course, there are players I'm looking forward to facing, but what matters most to me is playing as a team and showing that we have a chance against anyone. Because if I say some names, it will be not true, I guess. But I may think some names.
Alright. I can't force you to give at least like one team, one player, someone that you'd be excited to play against.
One player name?
Can be.
Maybe Woot and Rians, Heretics.
Okay.
Usually Turkish players. I will say this only, yeah.
I mean, look, you're one of them, right? You join an elite group of names, which include a player called Elite, but Riens as well, who also came from S2G. So I think there's that link there as well. Although I imagine you probably wouldn't have played against any of those in the past, or did you cross paths ever?
Did I cross
paths? You ever played against them before?
Huh. On official? No. No, I never play with them on official. Because I'm on EVE, they was playing and they go EMEA, and I start esports when they're on EMEA. Yeah.
A late bloomer, but you've managed to catch up pretty quickly, so I think that is positive for the future and in terms of what you're able to achieve. What is your goal then for kickoff? This first stage of competition that we have in EMEA, your debut as well. Anything where you're going to be walking home from that tournament and saying, you know what, I'm satisfied with how I played. I'm happy. What do you want to achieve in this first tournament?
My goal at kickoff is make the top 2 and go Bangkok. I hope it happens. Maybe, I don't know. First match is Gentlemates, and if we win second match somehow, if we work, because it's Valorant, no one know. Everyone can win versus each other. If you know second match, we are telling each other right now, if you win versus them Heretics, this will be easy to get top 2.
Yeah. Man, it's going to be a crazy run, I imagine. You beat Gentlemates, so you've got the win over the team which won the final in 23. You go against Heretics. Avova gets the rematch against his old organization, and you get to play against Woot and Riens. And then look, maybe you go off to Bangkok. Who knows? Anything is possible with the future in sight. What are your final messages to any new supporters that you have, any Apeks fans or anyone else watching? Your first ever interview, man. The floor is yours.
Thank you to everyone supporting us. I feel much stronger with your support as a team. We will do our best and fight, make to you proud. Thank you for everyone. Love you.
Hey, thank you for joining me on the interview, bro. It's much appreciated. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you on.
Yeah, if I do some false things, sorry. Again, I'm repeating, it's my first interview. My English a bit bad, so sorry for viewers and you as well.
Nah, man.
Thank you for inviting me.
You did a sick job. You did a sick job. Everyone make sure to go ahead and follow Batu because he's been an absolute champ. So thank you so much, man, and all of the best in EMEA.
Thank you.